The film starts while showing a house a couple lived there. They lived peacefully in their house. In this couple, the man is in the washroom and his wife was outside. When the man comes out, he sees that someone has written "You are next" on the mirror with blood. His wife was also there laying down. His wife was murdered severely by someone. She was soaked in blood. After some time, someone comes there while wearing a wolf mask. There was a huge dagger in his hand. He stabs it in the man. He kills him. Almost 3 to 4 days past this scene and a couple comes into their neighborhood. They were looking very excited. They love each other and their anniversary was near. To celebrate it, they call their many relatives. They were about to arrange a get-together in their house. The lady among the couple was cleaning the house. She feels like there is someone upside. She tells her husband. Her husband goes to see upside to see. He was about to open the door of the room. Meanwhile, his son comes there with his friend and forbids his father to do this. He says to him, "Come down, we have arrived." He was their younger son. The name of his friend was Aaron. She likes this family. In the morning, their elder son Drake comes. His wife was also with him. But their nature was not so good. They were also not good-hearted. They always hurt people with lame jokes. At night, the sister of Drake comes. Her friend was with her. After some time, Drake's elder brother also comes here with his friend. Now they all were complete, they sit at the dinner table. But then the friend of that couple's daughter hears some voices. He goes near the window to see. But then an arrow shoots his head while flying. It stabs in his brain. Due to which he dies there. Seeing it, all the people present there start screaming. Because they were not believing it. Their night and get-together were ruined. They couldn't understand who has shot this arrow. Why is this happened? And then the house was full of arrows. Those arrows were coming while breaking the mirrors. It means they were powerful during this. Drake has also shot an arrow. To control this situation, Aaron calls the ambulance. She says to everyone, "Don't lose courage," and she also calls the police. But the call didn't place anywhere. She drops a text on that number. So her message will deliver there with the signal availability. Now the daughter of the couple says, "Because there are no signals. Let me take this cell phone outside for the signal availability," so she runs speedily to protect from arrow. But there was a thin wire outside the door. That was invisible. Due to her running, her neck cuts. Seeing it, they all start weeping, especially her mother. Her father makes her mother lay down in his room, says that take rest now. She was still weeping. Meanwhile, she hears a voice like there is someone under her bed. When she turns and sees there was a wolf masked man. He attacks her face with the dagger. Due to it, she also dies. Hearing his wife's voice when the man means their father comes upstairs. Seeing all this, he starts weeping. His kids make him quiet and take him downstairs. But Drake's wife was there. There was written, "You are next," in the room. When the girl sees under the bed there was wolf masked man. Coming downstairs, she starts weeping and tells them he is still there. She comes out of the house. Her husband Drake also follow her, but an arrow was shot in his head. He hits with that wire and fell there. Drake's wife goes to the neighbor's house. She knocks their door, but none opens the door. That wolf masked man also comes behind her. While punching her face, throws her inside through the window. The girl sees that there is a man sitting on a sofa. She goes to him to ask for help. Seeing it, she becomes shocked that he is the man who died. We saw it at the starting of the movie. The wolfman also comes there. He starts listening to the songs while sitting with him. On the other side, Aaron was collecting some weapons like knives and some sharp things. Then the masked man comes inside while breaking their window. After it, he moves to Aaron to kill her. But Aaron was wise, so she kicks him. Due to it, he fell. Then Aaron attacks him with the hammer on his head. Here she kills that masked man. Felix and his friend were standing there. They were scared and they couldn't do anything. Meanwhile, the head of the family means their father sees something in a room. He comes to know that this masked man was living in his house. They were spying on us, and they know that today is our get-together. We will kill them together, but why are they doing this? Meanwhile, one more killer comes there. It means the masked man. He kills their father brutally with the dagger. But Felix doesn't save his father, because he was with the killer. And his friend was also. It was happening with their planning. Here we come to know these masked men were brothers. When a masked man goes to the kitchen, he sees that his brother is dead here. He comes in anger and says that I will kill the girl who killed him. But before this, Aaron comes there and injures him with a screwdriver. After it, he runs from there. Felix and his friends come down. Aaron asks, "Where is the father?" They say he is sleeping. Here Aaron says to them, "We have to prepare some weapons." Aaron prepares a trap, from which she will kill those killers. Drake and Felix go down to take some weapons. Those will use in the trap. Then Felix tells Drake, "Do you know your wife is killed?" Drake becomes depressed and starts weeping. Getting a chance from it, Felix stabs the screwdriver in his belly several times. Due to it, he dies. Here the friend of Felix is jealous of Aaron. She asks Aaron, "How do you handle all this so easily?" Aaron tells her, "I have learned this. My childhood was spent in a survivor camp. There I deal with every emergency." Now she puts the drape with nails in front of the windows and doors. As she was going to fix those drapes upside, she sees their father. He was killed badly. Seeing it, she gets scared and the wolf masked man was behind her. He was about to kill her. But Aaron jumps down from the window. She hides in the storeroom. When a masked man was coming inside, he steps on the trap of Aaron. Due to it, the nail stabs in his foot. He was looking for Aaron. She was far from everyone's sight. Hearing the screaming of the masked man, Felix and his friend come there. The masked man holds Felix. "That because of you my brother is killed. Tell me what will happen now." Felix says that you can take more money from me. He leaves him. In fact, this was Felix's plan because their parents have a lot of property, so he wanted to get it. So he has hired those killers. They will kill everyone. Even his siblings, because he doesn't even want to share one part of the property. Meanwhile, a voice comes from Aaron's mobile. That message has been delivered. The killer hears the voice. He chases Aaron, but Aaron comes out from there and goes inside the house. Felix, his friend, and a killer go to the forest. Maybe Aaron has run there. Now the other killer sees Aaron in the house. Before he kills her, Aaron stabs a knife in his head. Due to it, he dies. Now Aaron also fixes the trap on the door, but the killer comes inside from the window. Aaron runs towards the basement. He sets a camera while breaking all the lights, from which the pictures click automatically again and again. It has a flash. The killer gets confused, so Aaron kills him while stabbing. Meanwhile, Felix and his friend come there. They hold Aaron. And they start fighting. Aaron also pulls Felix's friend's hair. They fight for so long. They hit each other. But during this, Aaron also hits with a knife. Aaron hits the grinder on Felix's head. Due to it, his head starts bleeding. His head bleeds more when Aaron turns on the grinder in Felix's head. Then Aaron stabs a knife in Felix's friend's head, taking it out from her back. Due to it, she also dies here. Aaron breathes peacefully, while thinking all the killers are dead, but the twist is left in the story. Aaron was sitting. Meanwhile, Felix's phone rings. Aaron receives the call. Listening to the voice on call, she gets shocked. Because that was the call of her friend, means the elder brother of Felix. He thinks maybe Felix has received the call. He tells him everything is clear outside. With it, he comes inside. Aaron couldn't believe this, her friend was also a part of this plan. She believes her friend, and her friend says to her that we have a lot of money. Why you don't think we will spend our life happily? But now Aaron doesn't want to believe in a human like him. He was a murderer. Aaron stabs his neck with a knife. At the same time, the police come and seeing Aaron doing this think Aaron has done all this. The officer shoots her, from which she was also about to die. The police officer was coming inside, but there was a trap on the door. That was fixed by Aaron for those killers. Now Aaron gesticulates, "Don't come inside," and she was trying to stop him. But the police officer couldn't understand. And he opens the door. As Aaron has set that trap, so axe fell on his head. And here this movie ends. Thank you for watching.